Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Today I want to continue our little dissertation on love. And one of the things that I've been getting some comments about is to live in this state of love and harmony and bliss. It's spiritual bypassing. And that could not be further from the truth. What I am speaking of here is unconditional love. Love that lets you look so deep into yourself at all of those parts that you might be ashamed of or afraid of, or that you've tried to hide from everyone else, that you've disassociated from, that you've hid underneath addictions, underneath people pleasing, underneath all sorts of different ways that we use to hide who we truly are, including our careers, our relationships, and any given number of ways. What I am talking about when I am talking about this pure love is the love that not only sees and recognizes all of those parts of yourself and all of those parts in other people, but can embrace them and see beyond the surface, see beyond the damage, see beyond the hurt, see beyond the trauma, see beyond the pain, and to truly integrate them back into yourself so that you can live fully and authentically. And that is one of the most powerful things that love is going to be able to do for us as individuals, as a culture, as a society, as a planet. As we accept and, like I said, reintegrate all of those parts of ourselves that we have felt that we need to hide to be worthy of love, as we acknowledge them and embrace them and reconnect them to who we truly are at our essence, then we are not pretending to be worthy of love. We are actually loving. We are actually doing the work of love. And that is not an easy task. It is not for the faint of heart, but it is something that when we do it, our world opens up. And I've talked before about, it's kind of a Kabbalistic concept of how as we give love and fill ourselves with more love and accept more love and accept more parts of ourselves, we literally expand the vessel of who we are, the energetic vessel, the physical vessel, the spiritual vessel of who we are, to accommodate more love and to see ourselves truly and deeply, and to alchemize the hurts and to change the force that wants us to hide behind our shadows, which we learn to do to protect ourselves. As we were young, we were taught that we had to be a certain way in order to be accepted into our family, whether that was deliberate, as in the case of a lot of religious teachings, or just passing little comments that we pick up and we interpret them as fact when they were just a momentary comment about, oh, you could do better than that, which maybe was meant to be encouraging, but we can interpret that sort of simple comment as, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough unless I am constantly doing better. And we start to push ourselves and we drive ourselves crazy. And we push the parts of ourselves that we see as inadequate or as incomplete or as unacceptable deeper and deeper and deeper into the shadows. And love, when it shines on those things and brings them back to life and we re-embrace them, that is the magic that I'm talking about. That is the power that I'm talking about. That is the spiritual power that I'm talking about. And that is what I invite you all to not take a look at just, Oh, all the airy fairy love, sunshine and roses. And there is nothing wrong with that. That is absolutely a part of it. But there is also the other part. And when we integrate, when we bring these things together, when we're on that center path, that path that leads all the way up and all the way down in our spiritual beings, that is when we start to see the progress, both personally and feel it in our minds, but see it in our reality and see it in the reality of other people. So I hope that explains a little bit better for y'all where I'm coming from with this whole love thing. And don't be afraid to look into the shadows and to pull out those parts of yourself that you've put there, to pull out those parts of other people that you've put there, and you will see them in a different light. Love is the light that we need to look at things from, and as we do, our growth will explode. As we integrate all of ourselves into ourselves, with our divinity, with our spirituality, with our humanness, with our physicality, as we integrate the wholeness of ourselves into being, that is where love expresses itself. I love you all. Have a great day.